Well, even though everyone's looking forward to President Trump now, Obama does still have a year left in office. He still has a year left in office and no financial disaster right now. Josh, do you see any big reforms coming out of Obama's final stretch run?
That's a tough call. It depends on what the Republican Party does. Because the one thing we've not yet mentioned is sort of how a significant part of the State of the Union, arguably the whole thing, and most of the GOP response was aimed at Trump and Cruz, and guys like them who are, dipping into that anger for their voting or their campaign power. And I thought that was really weird because, the State of the Union response is usually a big deal, and usually they end up being, and it was a brilliant move that they decided to have this Republican Party debate about the soul of the party, as people like to say, right up front like that. And they actually weren't afraid to make basically the same argument as President Obama. It comes down to the convention, what's going to happen there. But as far as President Obama and reforms go, if Congress is willing to work with him to do good things and put the Republican label on it, things will happen. Barring any crises, but I don't know, the Dow closed down today. There's a lot of breaking news alerts about that. So, there's always the economy to keep us terrified.
Well, Paul Ryan has been a little more likely to work with Obama on compromising. Eric, do you think this one last year they can, get some big pieces of legislation through?
No, I don't think so. I think it'll be more of the same, Congress blocking him on everything. I think, at least for the last 4 years, most of President Obama's administration has been defined by executive action. He's definitely not afraid to use it. And in a piece that I was writing today, even the White House Chief of Staff, McDonough, was talking about how it was going to be an audacious year for executive action. But I think, they're already positioning themselves to be ready to use it. They've demonstrated in the past that they're willing to use it. And with Congress kind of fighting, prove, their Republicanness for the voters and to really appeal to voters in the upcoming election, they're going to have to block the Democrats on large pieces of legislation, or they'll look and potentially lose votes.